Hi honeys, how's your day going so far? Mine is going fine. It's 3/19, Sunday, August the 8th, I believe. I can't believe it's been a whole week since I've made a video. I've been okay. Walter's okay. I want to thank all of you all who have emailed me to find out if I was okay or not. I'm fine. Foot still hurts, but my Alegria shoes really help. And I even bought some. They're not Alegria house shoes, but they're house shoes with orthotics in it. So that's what I wear around the house. I don't go barefoot anymore. Well, anyway, I'm going to make some nachos. I had a taste for nachos. Well, really all week I've been having a taste for nachos. So I bought the stuff yesterday from Walmart. And I'll be cooking on my stove instead of using one of my mini kitchen gadgets. So I'm starting out with 2 pounds of lean ground beef. It's the 93% lean and 7% fat. So I'm using 2 of these. I'll be using 2 packs of the taco seasoning mix. For the cheese, I'll be using this Tostitos salsa con queso, the medium. And I'm going to pour it into a saucepan to heat it up. I don't see on here where you can microwave the whole jar, so I pour it into a saucepan. And after it's fixed, I'll be using some, how about these, Doritos. Because when I buy the big bags of the nacho chips, we don't eat all that. And I wound up throwing them away or feeding them to the squirrels because they go stale. So I bought these, so we just eat these as we need them, the bags. I think I probably need 2 bags at a time. And what else? I'll be topping it with some shredded lettuce. And the hot, thick and chunky salsa. That's after it's done now. And the hot jalapeno peppers. I only got a few left. And if I had some black olives, I would have put them on there too. So let's get started. And I got some water from my fountain. So whenever you add a pack of seasoning mix, you need some kind of liquid. Okay. I'll be using my Time and Table black and gold speckled cookware. Somebody asked me how this was holding up. I love it. It actually cooks like a cast iron skillet. I don't think it can handle the hot heats that the cast iron can handle, but this does pretty good. You can fry a hamburger in here with no grease. I usually sprinkle a little salt in the bottom of it and put the hamburger meat in there, and it cooks fine. And it cleans up very well. The only thing that I would improve on this are the handles. These handles get hot. Okay, let's get to it. So I'm going to lower this so y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay. I like to cook on the back of the stove. That's a habit from when my kids were little. It's safer. Plus I wear these blouses that are flowy. And I don't want my blouse to catch. So I'll just turn it on. Yeah. Okay. And once the meat has cooked some, I'll be using my meat chopper upper thingamajig. But for now, I'm going to use my slotted spoon to break it up. Oh, I use this after it's cooked some because raw meat tends to get stuck all in these grooves. because it's greasy. Okay. So I'll be back once this has cooked. Because it's lean, I won't need to use anything to get the grease out of the skillet with, because it won't have that much grease like a cheaper cut of meat will. So I'll be back. Okay, meat is almost done, so I'm going to finish breaking it up with this meat breaker up with thingamajig. I'm going to pour the seasoning packets in here, and then some of this water. And it's very little grease up in here, because I started out with the lean ground beef. The handle ain't hot yet. I'll show you how this looks. Taco seasoning mix. They suggest you use 1 pack of seasoning per each pound of meat, so I got 2 pounds. Sometimes I'm extra and I use 3, especially when I'm making chili. I put a lot of beans in my chili. I'm using 2 packs. They cut down on the sodium content also, because it's salt in the seasoning pack. Then I'm going to add some water. Just adding water. I'm a certain amount just till it looks right. Now I'm going to stir it. Add a little more water. I usually use chicken stock or chicken broth, but I don't have any, so I'm going to let all this water absorb. As the water absorbs, that's where the meat will get the flavor of the seasoning packets. I'm using this slotted spoon for when it's done, and when I dip it up into my plate, I'm going to drain the grease out. I mean the juice. This is not grease. I'm going to drain the juice out before I put it in my plate. I'm going to half cover it until the water is absorbed, and then I'll be back. Okay, I start to use this time and table saucepan. It's kind of too big for the amount of cheese I'm going to put in it, so I use my KitchenAid little saucepan. It's the last Christmas gift my mother gave me. She's gone now. But the cookware that served me well. So, I need the smaller saucepan on this side of the stove. Warm that up. And I washed the jar out from the salsa. In case I have leftover cheese, I can pour it back in the jar in the refrigerator. Still wait for all this juice to reduce. I use too much water. Not gonna mess up. So let it cook down some. It will cook down quicker if I left it uncovered, but that heats up the house too. So I just put it on here a little bit. And I'm sweating chocolate up in this kitchen. So I will be back. Okay. The meat hasn't absorbed all the liquid yet, but I'm gonna turn this fire off. I'll just drain the juice. Just good and done. Okay, I'm going to start making my plate. I like using this Fiesta looking plate for nachos. Royal Norfolk stoneware. Okay, I'm going to start with my chips. Let's see what I'm doing. I'm using 2 bags of chips. Okay, now the meat, the drained meat. Right in the center, 2 spoons. Cheese. Cheese on the meat. Put some cheese on the chips too. That's good. This salsa. I'll put on next. Salsa. I'll put the lettuce on next. Put it on the meat and the chips. I had black olives, I'll put them on now also. Now the salsa. Lettuce. Hot salsa. That's good. Now some hot peppers, jalapenos. Another chop. Love. Well, they're gonna eat some hot peppers. Okay. And I need a thumbnail. And I don't usually use sour cream on my nachos. This is my plate. Let me take a thumbnail. Move this out the way. Okay, here's my plate. Yum, 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 yum. Need a thumbnail. Okay. Okay. This is my dinner, y'all. I've been had a taste for it for a week. So I'm going to taste it. I'm sweating. Look at that. I need to get some of the cheese and the lettuce and the sauce. It's a good eating. Bon appetit. Okay. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up, leave a nice comment, and subscribe to my channel. And you all have a very blessed rest of the day. And it's 3:58 right now. Bye.